Hello, my name is Jacob. This is Jaker1234. This is Mr. Jacob 2003 EDCP. I like all the characters and heroes from the Toy Story franchise, and I like all the Toy Story films, and today, I'm going to ask you why my favorite Toy Story movie was the first one. 1. The first Toy Story film from 1995 is like an I like to move it background and a greased lightning non I like to move it background, and the end credits from it is like a respite house I like to move it background. 2. That film has a location called Pizza Planet. 3. That film has a YouTube poop and meme sound effects. 4. Toy Story 2 is the only Toy Story movie not to feature the original Randy Newman version of You've Got a Friend in Me. 5. At the start of that film, Buzz Lightyear thinks he's a real space ranger. 6. There was Andy's first house, which is white, with a cloud wallpaper of Andy's first room in the first film. At the end of it, there was Andy's new house, which is brown. That house was also Andy's second house in Toy Story 2 and 3. Andy's second house has a star wallpaper of Andy's second house in Toy Story 2 and 3, not at the end of the first film. My favorite wall of Andy's second house is still a star wallpaper. It will still be. 7. Woody and Buzz were fighting and arguing in Andy's room, and at Dinoco was my kind of pizza party most of the time. 8. There were some fighting scenes from that film, like Pizza Planet Truck, Sid Learns a Lesson, and Final Battle, which is an RC chase. Those fighting scenes with health bars are my kind of pizza party. 9. After the film, I think the toys would relax and play video games. We would have summer holidays like that, going for a drive-through, have snacks and fast food and watch TV in the cool, like Family Guy or Scrubs. 10. This film is sometimes like a Hungry Jack's and Burger King I like to move it background non I like to move it background. And 11. This film is like The Lion King or Pocahontas. I think it's like The Lion King because they're both on I like to move it background. This film sometimes reminds me of Finding Nemo, The Lion King, Brum and the Hooley Dooleys double feature DVD Oopsadazee and Keep On Dancing, and it's sometimes a Mr. Jacob 2003 EDCP excitement. Those are the 11 reasons why Toy Story from 1995 is my favorite Toy Story movie. But that's okay, in this channel, the first Toy Story will be my favorite Toy Story movie, just like in April to November 2016, because it's the first and original Toy Story movie. Toy Story from 1995 is sometimes my favorite Toy Story movie, and Toy Story 2 from 1999 is sometimes my favorite Toy Story movie. But that's okay, because Toy Story 2 is still my favorite Toy Story movie most of the time. However, in April to November 2016, I sometimes think about storyboard to film comparison, Jesse's song, which is a behind the scenes of and a bonus feature from Toy Story 2, storyboard to film comparison. Jesse's song is like an I like to move it background from the non I like to move it background and an oldest I like to move it background. Storyboard to film comparison, Jesse's song made it a bad, sad and stupid I like to move it background for me in 2016. Because of the stupid silly jungle animated book Swamp. That's why I love the first Toy Story movie more. But that's alright, because I like When She Loved Me from Toy Story 2, then I did not like that song, then I like that song again, when I like that song again, that song still made me cry sadly. My Vyond girlfriend likes that song, and when I get a girlfriend in real life, she likes that song. The reason why I like When She Loved Me from Toy Story 2 again, because the Fairy Godmother song from Shrek 2 sounded like a ripoff of When She Loved Me from Toy Story 2. That's why I like When She Loved Me again. The first Toy Story film will be my favorite Toy Story movie, just like in April to November 2016, but sometimes, because however, Toy Story from 1995 was the only Pixar film to have only the Walt Disney Pictures logo at the beginning. The Pixar logo first and then the Walt Disney Pictures logo at the ending, though when it was re-released in 2009 in 3D, the Pixar logo appears along with the Pixar exclusive Walt Disney Pictures logo being replaced with the 2006 Walt Disney Pictures logo. Toy Story from 1995 was also the only Pixar film to have full opening credits, and it was the only Toy Story film where Mrs. Potato Head, Jessie, and Bullseye don't make an appearance. However, the former is mentioned a few times, and she, along with Jessie and Bullseye, isn't introduced until Toy Story 2. But that's okay, because my favorite Pixar movie opening logos will always be Walt Disney Pictures logo first, then the Pixar Animation Studios logo at the beginning. That will always be my favorite Pixar movie opening logos like that because it's the best Pixar movie opening logo, and I don't just use full opening credits in my fan films, because not every Jacob Williamson fan films use full opening credits, but some do. But that's alright, because Toy Story from 1995 will probably be my favorite Toy Story movie in this channel, just like in April to November 2016. It's a bit sad when Toy Story from 1995 will be my favorite Toy Story movie, but it's the right decision for me. But I don't want to abandon Jessie and Bullseye from my favorite Toy Story character list. But that's okay, because Toy Story 2 will still be my favorite Toy Story movie most of the time. And I won't abandon Jessie and Bullseye. Sorry about spamming and babbling nonsense. I don't spam most of the time, and I don't want to get terminated from YouTube because I will celebrate the 10th anniversary of my YouTube channel. Anyways guys, thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out guys.